On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Royals offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He'll try the left side. Open space at the 25. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cousins. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Got his man quickly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Royals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They're going to throw it again. Getting some heat. Makes his connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore and the Royals will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bruins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. Got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Really nice-looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. Across the 25, he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal line offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. All kinds of running room. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On second down, he's looking downfield. Holds it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And it's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices.
Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Got it behind the line. It's Smallwood. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. You've got a third and manageable. Back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Beebe. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. The Royals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack and send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Beebe. Coming after him. This one's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On third down, going up top. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Royals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. The Royals are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he
can find a little rhythm here in the second. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Royals!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, UCLA, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Give to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Royals will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Just feeds the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Makes him talk to the hand. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a crease at the 20. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's taking the shot. Snags it on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. All kinds of room to the right. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way, and there's a flag on the field. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Smallwood.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And he's running in the open. The 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Royals.
Touchdown. Royals.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's perfect.
Kick is good.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. At the 45, on his way. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on second down. Finds his target down the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quarterback now breaking the field. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they've regained the lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll leave it with him. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Lofts one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's going to pass. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Royals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide out in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Running with power. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bruins look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The run from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Ohio State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Sweet cut there. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Royals in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Royals with the 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Gets it out fast. At the 20, he's got space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It looked like a catch, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll throw on third down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Royals! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Raiola. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And here comes the offense on second down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bruins. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's out past the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, up and.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. So after the first down run, here's second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Royals will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Quick completion on the out. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. A new set of downs after the completion. Quickly out to the tight end. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. Second down coming up. Motion from the offense. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A third and long coming up here. Trying play action. They're trying to get to him. Starts to scramble to the left. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll come out throwing on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smallwood. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Finds his man in the middle. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Got it set up on the outside. At the 35, he's open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Hold it, up and.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. And they get him down. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
On to attempt the try. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All wideouts, no backs. He'll start this drive firing. He looks that one in nicely, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Beebe. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. It's complete. A huge pickup. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together, maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Royals come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Coming after it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. To the air, it's Beebe. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Royals!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins!
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. We started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Royals want to pick up the tempo.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
He'll get rid of it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
UCLA UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Haynes. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Beebe. He finds his man.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.